impressions. It's daylight. I'm filming with the daylight outside, so it's probably a little bright. Some of them are like second impressions because, you know, I did my makeup yesterday. I put the hair back. Super coffee. Nice coffee. Made it myself. Okay, so I do the eyes first. And since I'm using a new palette, we're gonna go with our well, I don't even remember what I was gonna say, but we're gonna use the MAC Pink Pot Soft Ochre. Hope you guys like long videos because I take like 30-40 minutes to get ready and we're going through the whole process. So, and then I just use a brush. I'm filming this Tuesday, so you'll see this Wednesday. Face is pretty dry today. I'm just spreading it out because I don't know, it's just how I do it. I feel like if I use the brush to spread it out, I won't get like the coverage I want. So that's that. I'm gonna wipe. You see my face is broke out. I think it's probably due to a combination of being on my monthly and then Rona hit. Oh, beautiful. It's been beautiful over here. It's okay. We are using a lot of drugstore today though, so there is that. Alright, so palette I have in front of my face. We're gonna use the 9Z Just Say Zen Morph palette. I like these little morph palettes. So here's our inside. I will do like a dedicated eye look video for it, so be prepared. Where's my brushes? So that will still be coming. I decided since I haven't used it yet, I might as well use it in the first impressions because this is in first impression. I think we're gonna use, let's go, okay, it has the names on the back. I'm not gonna read those because I can't ever figure it out, but we're gonna go in this purple shade right here. Anybody have a brand they're currently obsessed with right now? I do. It's called ColourPop. I'm just like, take my money. So I'm just gonna build this up. I started switching up my eye primer when I use a palette I've used before and I know how the formula works. But when I haven't used a palette, even if I've used a brand multiple times before, I will still go and use my, you know, main eye primer. And if I like how it looks with the eye primer I used, and I'll use it with my other primers. If that makes any sense. So this shade took a minute to build up to where I wanted it, but that's okay, I don't mind. Okay, so we got that. Hopefully it's not too bright for you guys. Maybe I could turn it down some. Give me a second. That's a little bit better. Okay, so now we're gonna take, I just used the Luxie 231 brush. So we're gonna go into this light blue, baby blue shade. Go above using the Essence Smokey Eye Brush. I love these brushes. I think I have like 4, 5. So I've decided, because I know if you've been watching my videos, you know I've been really wishy-washy on deciding on if I wanted to do a giveaway. So I think I'm gonna start next month. I may be doing a monthly giveaway at the end. Because listen, I have plenty of makeup bags I can put it in, even if it's just like a small giveaway, be something fun to do. Just be subscribed, obviously. This is a nice blue. This blue is building up really nice. Oh wow. This is how I do my blending. A lot of people love to tell me I do really good with my blending. Well, this is how I do it. The secret's out. So we're gonna take this Morphe Zero concealer. It's almost empty. I keep saying that, but I'm not entirely sure how far down. I'm pretty down there, but it's like the gift that keeps on giving over here. It's okay, because after I use this white concealer, I got another one. I'm gonna start on using the Color Pop. Post people lost one of my packages, I think so. Got in contact with Ulta, and they are going to, they reshipped my palette, and because they wasn't able to resend the free palette with my palette, they gave me a gift card. So that's cool. So now I got 2 new palettes coming. And I'm excited. So I guess if the other package I got lost ever shows up, I'll put those in a giveaway. But I don't know if they will. They've been sitting in the same spot for over a week. So I was like, please. Okay, so we're gonna use the Laura Lee L19 brush. I'm gonna go with, oh man, there's so many good, there's not a lot of them, but there's 3, I don't know which shimmer. Oh, let's use this shimmer. We're gonna use this to put this one on the outside. So we're gonna go use this shimmer. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use this shimmer and use the matte blue for the outside of my cut crease. That's what I'm gonna do. Waffle hair. Okay, that's good. This is building up really nice. I like it. Alright, so I'm just gonna wipe that off on this. This is a little powdery. We're gonna go into this dark matte blue and put it on the outside of our cut crease. Do the same to the other side. You guys have any new holy grails? Any old favorites you're using again? I actually, when I film go back in that shimmer we used. I actually want to film a top 5, my favorite top 5 for every category. It's coming out really pretty, guys. Okay, so now what I do after this is I just go, that blue didn't have a lot of fallout. Go back in that purple we started with. Don't want a lot. And we're just gonna bring that right over what we're just working on. That's basically how I get my blending to go. Okay, so now we're just gonna clean our eyes up. I just use this $1 makeup wipe. I really like how that eye turned out. I don't have any new eyeliners. I kind of just stick to the same one, and I have a lot of eyeliners too for someone who uses the same black liner. All right. So mascara, I use a mascara primer, and then I go in with the mascara because I'm not a falsy person. I'm using the Milk Makeup Kush Lash Primer. I used up my other one. I think I used that for most of the year last year, that Tarte one. Okay. I just basically just do a one coat and just make sure it's coated. So I'm just gonna use Too Faced Better Than, you know, waterproof mascara. Look at that. That's from their new Too Femme collection. I've actually never used a Too Faced mascara, so this is a new one for me. I actually don't think it looked that bad yesterday. See, it doesn't look bad at all. Yeah, as you can see, I take the most time on my eyes. Alright, that's the best she's getting on that side. I don't know why the left side is so janky. I didn't get any flakes from it today. I did get it. It was a little flaky yesterday. Oh, sorry guys. So we're gonna prime using the Power Grip Primer from e.l.f. I will say I quite like this. A little goes a long way. So I just kind of, I haven't used the gripping primer in a while, but I did like this. It kind of makes me want to rebuy the Milk Makeup one. I did like using that. I just didn't rebuy it because, well, I just wanted to try it last time I bought it because I don't use a lot of gripping primers. So I think e.l.f. has now 3 gripping primers. They got the Mint Melt, and I got the red tube one. I don't remember what that one is called. And then there's this one. I'm just using like a little squirt out of the bottle, just pea size. Because if you use too much of a gripping primer, it'll ball up and roll off your face. And I think that's what a lot of people do. They just overuse the gripping primer, and it's like, eesh. Although I've used some primers where I've used the same technique week and it was just not good. So we're gonna use that. Look, I like that it's a pump too. Like there's not like, you see that? So I can just squish it all out. Beautiful. And so foundation, and we're gonna use the Almay Clear Complexion Makeup. It's salicylic acid, prebiotics, and aloe. It's in the shade 200 Buff, and it's cover, clear, calm, restore, hypoallergenic, fragrance free. That's a lot. I seen this on the display case the other day. I have the concealer. I really do like the concealer too. So we're just going to, my cat's ran off of my sponge today, so I got hair on it, of course. I think this is a toy, and I forgot to put this up last night in my drawer. Alright, so I'm just using the Real Techniques. You don't really, a whole lot goes a long way. That's a nice pump, by the way. Some brands don't give their stuff good pumps. So I'm just gonna, I'll be back for another pump though, by the way. You're gonna get to see the coverage. As you can see, it's not like total full coverage because you can still see my acne spots. And I do not spot conceal because I don't care to spot conceal over here. It is what it is. It just adds character to my face. I'm in pump 2. Usually about 2 and a partial pump will do it for me. Blend it in down. You can't see right there. Go over to my mirror. What is it? I think I got it. Sometimes it's hard to tell, especially when the foundation matches you really good. Pump 3. So a partial pump. I don't use the foundation brush. I don't like applying foundation with brushes. I don't like using my hand. My poor chin. Why does it not stick? Do a wee little pump for that. The foundation was like 11 or 12 bucks. It's not bad. Now I'm just kind of making sure I've got areas covered. Make sure it's all blended in. If you're wondering, I do my brows dead last. You see, that was a pretty good coverage. It's not bad coverage. It's not something I will not reach for again, because I will reach for this again. You can tell it doesn't really stick to my chin. That's okay. Not too bad. I like this. I think that's, besides the concealer, it's the only Almay product I have. Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna conceal. We're just gonna use the Nars. Nothing new here. I will tell you, the foundation and the primer is pretty good winter time. Okay, so that's blended out. So now we're just gonna do our setting powder. Where's my setting powder? I have the Maybelline Fit Me. I pulled out a lot of drugstore products this week. I'm gonna set my other eyes though with the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Finish. Use some of our Project Pan stuff while we get ready. I'm just gonna... I am gonna do a makeup chopping block video. Because really, no matter how many times you use something, it's just, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. So our under eyes sets, now we're going to use the Maybelline powder to set the rest of the face. I am definition of cake face. And I'm okay with that. I used to, growing up, I was taught makeup was just used to cover things, like you were hiding. The older I got, I realized, nah, it's a bit of an art form. Something fun. That's why I renamed my channel Kick That Canvas, because face is a new canvas every morning, nice and fresh. Guys, you're gonna see I use a lot of powder. Even if I do luminous foundation, I will still matte it down. Same thing with matte foundations. I will use powder to set too. That's who I am. If you're wondering, I do have the product in the lid of it. Okay, so that's that. So usually what I do is I just kind of put that back on like that. That way it's less messy. And I just blow on it. Okay, I go in with one more setting powder. You guys are like, what the frick? And I'm just gonna go in with the Glowish Huda Beauty in the shade Fair. It's a luminous brush powder. I know it's advertised as a foundation, but it makes a better setting powder. By far. I'm gonna need a new one. I'm about to hit pan in this. Last couple of months I've been living on the luminous side of things. So nice and all shiny we are. I love it. So that's that for setting powder. We're gonna go into bronzer. Use my Becca Sunset Waves. Can't get this anymore. That's okay. And I'm just gonna go right on the sides. I know most people use their finishing powder at the very end of things, but I do not. I do not play by rules. Also, I know this foundation is like, or not foundation, bronzer is a little red tone. You can't fully tell on here, but you can tell off camera. And I don't mind it. I really kind of like it like that. Makes my skin tone look nice. Oh, you can kind of see it now. Okay. So now we're going to use blush. I have the new Too Faced blush here. I love the packaging. That's the inside of our blush. So we're going to use this Real Techniques 004 blush brush. And just kind of reminds me of the Nars Orgasm blush. Kind of reminds me of. Probably do a quick swatch for you guys. Just looking so pretty. It's a light shimmer. It's kind of like a light shimmer blush. So here's that. Let me dig out that Nars Orgasm. So swatch it pairs. So here they are side by side. You can see this one's a little bit lighter. So let's see Nars Orgasm. That's the Nars Orgasm. Well, by golly, I didn't really swatch, did it? It's hard panning on me. What the frick? Why are you hard panning? Well, that's a bit of a rip. Ain't the last one I had too hard panned. Well, let me swatch this Too Faced one. That's the Too Faced. See if I can get it swatched with a brush. That's a bit of annoying. I haven't used this a lot either. So I don't know why it's hard panning the way it is. There. So if this is just a darker version, they're about the same though. That's annoying. I can't believe that. I think I've only used that a couple times. It's already hard panning. Good thing there's dupes. Alright, well, that was an adventure. So we got blush. So now we're gonna go highlight. I'm using the Jaclyn Hill's Ice Mini Highlighter. I'm just gonna use this Luxie 250 brush. You guys can see the magic happen. How I do my daily makeup here. I'm just gonna blend it in with the heat of my finger. Okay, so that's that. So now I just kind of take off my lipstick. Now this is when I set, when I'm using the Milani Make It Last setting spray. I've never used this until this week. I don't use setting spray. It's in my house. I don't use setting spray to make my makeup last longer. I use it to melt everything together. So that's how my setting spray works for me. I just like how certain setting sprays melt things together. That's it. Ooh, look how pretty it's coming together. So now we're done with our sponges. Alright, so I'm just going to take my makeup towel here and just go through my brows. Remove the makeup from the brows, because now I'm just going to take the Tattoo Studio Brow Lipstick in the clear shade. I'm just going to go over my brow, just like that, just one swipe, because if you do too much, it's definitely going to, oops, I just put the wrong cap on the side and squished it. My bad. Oh no. It's chaotic over here. Why is everything always gonna be chaotic? Alright, well that's the best she's getting. Oops. So I'm just gonna take this other side. I really do like this brush. I just clean that brush when I'm done with silicone, so it's like super easy to clean. Go in with our brow pencil from Maybelline Total Temptations. That's all that is left of this brow pencil. And I'm just gonna fill in my brow. Genetics gave me some pretty good brows. Can't believe that went right over. Just kidding, I can believe it. Well, what the frick. Alright, so that's the best she's getting. So now we're just gonna lipstick it. I'm just gonna use the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. I don't have a new lipstick, so we're just gonna use this. Alright, well that is, I have brushed my hair, but it decides to stay wild. So this is our finished look. Start to end. Yeah, tell me, do you like this Get Ready With Me? I will say these items are some pretty all new. I have never used these till this week. I like all three of these. The Milani, it's a nice setting spray. I'm kind of glad I got the jumbo one. It's the only one I've seen. Foundation is great. Primer is great. Let's see, was there any other new things? Oh yeah, I'm liking the mascara, the blush. Probably be the replacement for the Nars Orgasm blush there. That's great. So that's a lot of new things I've used this week I haven't used before. This thing, second week using this, I love it. Yeah, tell me, what did you think? Do you have any new products you're liking, not liking? High-end drugstore? Let me know. All right, thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.